Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has been arrested outside the Islamabad High Court, which he was entering for a hearing in one of the many corruption cases filed against him. The 70-year-old cricketer turned politician was taken away by the parliament paramilitary forces. Imran Khan's party, the PTI, claims that he was manhandled by the personnel. Protests broke out across Pakistan almost immediately upon Imran's arrest. In Lahore, an angry mob even broke into the corps's commander's home. Some reports show a mob trying to get in the Pakistani Army headquarters. Meanwhile, Section 144 has been imposed in Islamabad. Imran Khan has been arrested in the Qadir Trust case, which relates to a land worth $530 million allotted to Qadir Trust, owned by the PTI chairman, Mr. Khan, and his wife. Khan's detention follows several unsuccessful attempts by the Islamabad police, including a police raid at his residence in Lahore's Zaman Park. For more on this, we are joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik, from Islamabad. Anas, good to see you. Where is Imran Khan right now?
Well, Imran Khan is not far from where I'm standing, almost a kilometer, let's say, to the direction to my south, that is. But that being said, he is currently being held up by the National Accountability Bureau in their Rawalpindi office, that's in G6 in Islamabad. I'm standing in the red zone. Behind me is the presidency. Right next to it is the Secretariat Division. To my left, the building that you see that's drawing the Pakistan flag and Arabic written on it, that's the Pakistani Parliament. And this road, the access to this road has been closed to the red zone because it leads onwards to the Prime Minister office, the presidency, the Prime Minister house, the diplomatic enclave and the Supreme Court of Pakistan and other key important buildings of the government functionaries. We've been seeing that sporadic protests did indeed break out earlier, but now it seems that these are widespread protests that have now they have turned into because remember, and we were expecting these protests to be turning into white protests later towards the evening. Most of these protests are now aimed at military cantonments, and we've been seeing protests happening or the military or paramilitary setups being vandalized by what are believed to be PTI supporters or pro-PTI supporters, be that be in parts of Karachi, be that be in parts of Lahore and parts of Gujranwala. In fact, videos circulated online on social media, they indicate that a handful of protesters did also try to protest or record their protests in a violent manner outside the gate number 1 of the general headquarters in Rawalpindi, not far from where I am right now. Susan?
So, Anas, you talked about what's the latest on the street and in the court. Is there more you can tell us about that? And also, do you think that the authorities will be able to get a grip and handle of what's happening?
Well, there are scenes of absolute chaos and anarchy. It won't be wrong to say. This was unprecedented. Whatever that is happening in Pakistan is unprecedented, and the mannerism in which the arrest was carried out, that too was unprecedented. Rangers, the paramilitary forces arresting somebody from inside the court premises, it's quite unheard of, largely speaking. So the government definitely has quite a lot on its plate to damage control with, be that be on the law and order situation front or be that be on the narrative building front. That being said, the other challenge at hand is to how to control the situation, which is increasingly getting out of hands and turning into, as time passes, more and more violent. As I said, that protesters tried to march towards the Corps Commander House in Peshawar, in Lahore, the military cantonment in Gujranwala. This is all which is being reported. So the more the government takes time to get a grip of the situation, the more the situation will escalate, and it can blow up into something much more untoward as well. I see a squad moving in. I hear a squad moving in. Rather, not sure who is that in it, but it's probably one of the VIPs heading towards the Prime Minister office. Remember, the Prime Minister is currently out of country as well. He's in London. So, who's in charge? That too is a big question, Susan.
WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik joining us live from Islamabad on the latest of Imran Khan's arrest. Thanks, Anas, and we'll talk to you soon.